Que comience la fiesta.
Mesa, mesa, mesa que más aplauda. Mesa que más aplauda. Mesa que más aplauda. Le mando, le mando, le mando a la niña. Mesa que más aplauda, sí. Mesa que más aplauda, no. Mesa que más aplauda. Le mando, le mando, le mando a la niña. Sa, yakuza, yakuza. Sa, yakuza, yakuza. Sa, yakuza, yakuza. Yakuza, yakuza.
Tú me aplaudes, que tú me aplaudes. Tú me aplaudes, que tú me aplaudes. Yakuza, yakuza. Yakuza, yakuza.
Oh, shit.
Yakuza, yakuza.
Oh, shit.
Yakuza, yakuza.
I hit myself right here. Ooh. Guys. Our first ever little podcast sounds ghetto as hell right now because we did not invest in the proper equipment. We just started with the dream, the beauty of a young couple starting something amazing. And you guys are here to join us. I'm sorry.
Are we good?
No. I actually hit the left.
Breathe.
Oh, fuck, I need to stand up. No, I got it. Oh, wow. That shit actually hurt. Guys, if you guys never heard that song, this is my first time hearing it. Se llama El Sasa, El Yakuza. Whatever that means, I'm pretty sure it's about love and relationships and how we need to stay together as a community. Viva la raza. Right? All right, guys. As you guys can see, this is our first our little podcast, just us, right? We got the vibe, we got the lights going on, we got this beautiful little Asian over here, Mrs. Preem, with your host, Papa Preem. And yeah, I mean, if this is gonna be our first little take on something that's brand new. Usually it's just me and you guys. Now we got someone else that wasn't invited to the party, but it's all right. We're all happy, guys. I hope that you guys like it. And let's get started with just a really great podcast. How you doing today?
Great.
Good?
Amazing.
I'm not. I actually hurt
You
myself.
were a couple minutes ago.
I was actually really that song kind of hyped me up. Let's get started with our first little topic of as of yesterday, a man. Did you hear about this? A man. No. Neither did I. I just found it. A man charged after after an alleged sex toy toss at the Liberty game. So we have a video right here because I ain't gonna read all that.
Takes you? Get the card that rewards you for saving the day.
Nice. It's always the fucking ads too.
They're important.
I know you.
That's why you're there.
There we go. Look at that.
Getting it over with, the object that got thrown on the court in the third quarter. Just wondering what either of y'all's vantage on that was, and then
I'm
just
guessing
kind of
it was over here. Did
with
you
it
see I don't. Oh, it's right here. It's green. Oh my god. Do you think it was used?
Definitely.
getting it over
You
with,
think someone was
the
just like,
object that got thrown on the
Oh,
court
yeah.
in the third quarter. Just wondering what either of
Motherfucker.
y'all's vantage on that was, and then just kind of with it being the second time that happened this week in the league. Do you guys just either of you have any feelings on that?
Yeah, I mean, it's super disrespectful. I don't really get the point of it. It's really immature. Whoever's doing it just needs to grow up.
I bet she has something to do with it. I bet you.
It leaves me with lots of questions.
I feel like she acted a little too natural. She, like, you know what I mean? Like, she was like, whoever's doing this really needs. I bet it was one of her friends. I bet she was like, hey man, this is the second time that we do this shit. Throw that shit one more time. Yeah, motherfucker. Make it even worse and spray with like the fart spray. So like all right, let's see here. It's the latest development of a string of disturbances. A string of disturbances. So like they said, it's not the first time in which similar toys were tossed at the WNBA. If you don't know what that is, that's the Women's National Basketball League. I don't pay attention to that because I pay attention to real sports. Charles Charles Burgess, 32-year-old guy, or I think, from Daytona, Ohio, was arrested Wednesday and charged with 2 counts of assault for alleged 2 counts of assault
Does that say 12?
for accounts where Charles Burr 32 counts of, for 2 counts of assault for allegedly throwing an object dildo at the Dallas Wings versus New York Liberty game on August 5th, hitting a hitting a 12-year-old girl. Oh no! Man. She was over here drinking her little coquita and it's just a fat cock. Oh my god! But 2 counts of assault though, a little bit much.
Yeah.
A little bit much. That throwing a dildo, okay, but to get charged assault for it,
So it was the same person.
yeah.
Why was this person not banned from going in there?
I think. Fuck, I gotta sneeze. Oh, Jesus Christ! I felt it like right here. Just did a line. I feel like there's too many people, baby. There's too many people to count. Like, oh, you're that motherfucker that was. What happened? That you farted. I was like, really? On cam? But no. I think there's too many people to actually hey, you motherfucker, you're the fucker that threw that large black cock on the floor. Stop. Especially because we've been to a few baseball or a few basketball games. We all just kind of mob in there. It's kind of like,
oh yeah.
It's not like, okay, hey, stop what you're doing. So I really doubt that they were paying attention. Burgess pleaded not guilty after driving from Ohio and voluntarily surrendering himself to New York authorities. His lawyer, Paul D. Amelia, definitely a mafia lawyer. Paul D. Amelia, yeah, that motherfucker got away with some shit. Said in an email to the Associated Press on Thursday, he was released pending his next court date in December. So he got caught in December. Can you imagine? Can you imagine getting called off of work and you get picked for jury duty? Have you ever had to go to jury duty? No. It's not fun because you go in there and you think that you're gonna you're actually gonna sit down for a case, and you don't. You're in this big ass room. You sit there with a book, or at least I brought a book, and you read until they call your name. And if they call your name, that means you're gonna go to whatever fucking case you're on.
Yeah.
And if your name doesn't get called, then the whole 6 hours that you were there gone to waste. You can now go home. And it's fucking boring. I actually I actually got my first one when I was working at the apartments. And I got off. I got there like around 9, and I left around 11. And I wasn't gonna go back to work. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, I kept texting my manager. I made sure to take pictures of the area and to switch up the settings so it looks a little bit darker. Hey man, still here. Even though I was already out at the Voodoo Donuts having a good time. I was like, that's probably why I got fired. He probably found out years later. D. Amelia said Burgess, an auto body shop owner with 6 children and no criminal record, intends to vigorously fight these embellished and exaggerated charges. What are you doing with 6 kids and doing shit like this? What do you think he tells his wife too? Like, like baby, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I gotta go do something. And the wife is just like,
What if
oh,
the wife was
and the wife was the one that was like,
oh,
she was using the toy before she threw it. She was.
here, take it, take it.
It's a fucking smoke. It's all wet. The mom is freaking out. She doesn't know what the fuck is going on. Court documents provided by the prosecutors say surveillance video shows Burgess pulling the sex toy from his pants and hurling it towards the court. But his lawyer says the video doesn't appear to show anyone actually being struck by the projectile.
Oh,
I really hope that it hit that little girl. I really. I'm hoping that he threw it hard enough to where it like ricocheted off her head. That's not evil. That's just being realistic. I thought it'd be really funny. I think it'd be. Court documents provided by the prosecutor say surveillance video shows. Oh, okay, we already read that part. But he had it in his pants though.
and I don't get it. How did he get in? Don't they normally check?
Yeah, baby, but a dildo. I don't know if you've ever like seen one, right? A dildo is it's silicone, right? It's rubber. It's pretty much rubber. It's a flexible rubber. So like, and usually sometimes it has a little like chupon on the bottom, so you can like put it in the shower and you can just. I've seen enough porn. I know, and it's usually silicone. So I'm guessing that he had it in his pants, and I'm pretty sure he had like a bigger one. So like when he walked around, people were like,
You think he sticked it in his?
"Oh, you think a little." He had to hide it over his little monkey cock. Oh shit. Let's see here. Similar disturbances happened during games in Atlanta on July 29 and August 1st. Los Angeles. So this happened in two different states, in Los Angeles and Phoenix on August 5th, and Chicago on August 1st and 7th. So this motherfucker. Hold up. Similar disturbances happened during. So I'm not sure if it's the same guy.
Okay.
But people were doing shit like this.
So that leaves me questioning if one of them, so one of the girls on the team, did something to provoke people to doing that.
What do you gotta do to piss someone off like that?
I don't know. People are weird.
Your OnlyFans sucks. We start throwing her toys.
Imagine. Probably. That's probably what it was.
Do you think WNBA's? Do you think the women of the NBA of the WNBA have OnlyFans? I never understood that. I never understood why you were famous and then you decide to do OnlyFans. Like you're already making money and like now you're gonna whore yourself out. I never understood that. I understand if like you're dirt poor, and you know you gotta play around with your asshole a little bit.
You know, money never. If more money never hurts. Anyway.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But at the same time, if you're a multimillionaire actor, that's in like imagine if Timothy Chalamet, imagine that motherfucker comes out with an OnlyFans and he shows off his little like, you know how like he's skinny with his little skinny cock. Can you imagine? Can you like just think about it? Think about it, baby. I once thought about doing porn, but because I was in dire situations, I was like, niggas really need money right now. Niggas really need money.
Not really. He didn't do it.
I tried, but like every single angle that I've tried to put, I just don't like. I look like a fat pedophile just jerking off his little cock, like, and because there's not much to go off of.
Delete.
There's not much to go off of, so it's like literally your hand is just going. So it's not much. There's not a lot to go off of. I'm not gonna lie on camera, baby. I know what I got. All right. So let's just. Some of the sex toys. Fuck. Some of the sex toys reached the court and caused game delays, while others landed in the crowd. As in Phoenix, where an 18-year-old man, Caden Lopez, was arrested. So it's different people. I think you're right. I think
Still on
someone.
their men though. Just saying.
What if they were? What if they were with their wives? What if it was me and you, and you were like, maybe
No.
better ring that, Batman. um, Lopez told police it was a prank that had been trending on social media, and he brought the toy a day earlier, and he bought the toy a day earlier to take to the game. He was tackled at the arena by a volunteer who had allegedly witnessed him throwing it and began following him as he tried to leave the arena. What a gangster too! He threw it like a grenade. He was like, catch, and then he just walked out.
Imagine they thought that it was. And if
I think
it's
it's kind of
better.
baby, you guys, because you gotta think about it, baby. You gotta think about it.
Think about what?
Oh, you know what? I just realized. Oh, look at that.
Oh my god.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. You gotta think about it.
Probably like, what are they reading?
Dildo. Maybe we can't show the dildo on the.
Yeah, we'll get it.
But if you look at a dildo, right? Okay. Wow, that's a really big cock. That's not. Don't look at that.
Oh.
Green. Let's just look at a green dildo. Because that's very similar to what they threw. That's very similar to what they threw. It's hard to confuse this. It's hard to confuse this with a grenade.
Looks the same.
What are you talking about? Looks like mine, all small, but fat. It's like all chunky. Like, you know what I mean? It's
what
hard.
about neon grenades? Is there such thing?
There's no such. I mean, well, I don't know. Neon grenade? No,
No.
no. So it's hard to confuse. And every guy knows what a dick looks like. You know what I mean? Every guy knows what a dildo looks like. If you see it flying over your head, hey, that's a dildo. That's a dick. That's a cock.
I don't know. It would catch me out of guard. Seeing a neon.
But it's because you overthink.
Figure.
A stick figure. But it's because you get overstimulated by everything. You get scared by everything. I'm not gonna lie to you. You see anything and you get scared, and it's like it's a dick.
Yeah.
No, I'm where were we? Police said Lopez was arrested on suspicion of assault, disorderly conduct, and publicly displaying sexual material. Assault, though? Okay, I get it. Little kid saw a green cock. Oh my god, mom, no! But assault? Did this man go up to anyone and be like,
Probably.
we don't know this?
What if they don't mention it there? But what if he did?
What the fuck? The Maricopa County Attorney's Office told the AP in an email Thursday that the county superior court commissioner found no probable cause for felony charges against Lopez. ¿Ves? And his case was turned down with a recommendation that remaining misdemeanor charges be submitted to the Phoenix City prosecutor. So they brought it down. They were like, maybe assault's too much. We'll bring it down to a misdemeanor, like a parking ticket. And that's what I would think. You throw a cock, and that's it. I get it if he was like slapping motherfuckers with the cock. Then I'd be a little like, what the fuck? But it wasn't the case. Delbert Carver, 23, was charged with disorderly Wait, hold up. A man who was arrested in Georgia after 2 disruptions at Atlanta Dream Games, according to the police report. Delbert Carver, 23, my age, was charged with disorderly conduct, criminal trespassing, public indecency, and indecent exposure. Now, you only get charged with indecent exposure if you were actually showing cock or your ass.
Really?
So, like, if I was to go to the plaza that we have not too far from here,
Mhm.
the one with the movies,
Mhm.
if I were to go down there and I just went up to anyone, doesn't even have to be a little kid.
It does.
And I just drop my pants and I start to helicopter. That's indecent exposure. You could get in a lot of trouble for that. You can get in a lot of trouble for that.
We did it. Obviously.
All 4 charges are misdemeanors in the state of Georgia. So I guess showing your cock to anyone is a misdemeanor. It's like a parking ticket. I could go up to anyone in Georgia. It'll be a slap on the wrist. It won't even be that bad. Meaning that if he's convicted, the punishment for each fine can be up to $1,000 or jail time for up to 12 months. A year, that's not bad.
Bro.
That's not bad. A year? You can't survive in prison for a year?
Can you? I don't think you can.
I'd probably become someone's bitch.
And you're gonna be okay with that.
Maybe it's all about survival. See?
Wow.
Because I could sit here and I could lie to you. I could tell you that I'm gonna go up to the biggest guy and I'm gonna be like, "Yo, you the biggest guy here?" Yeah. And after that, he's gonna fuck me. He's gonna knuckle my ass.
Yeah.
So, hey man, I'll hold your pocket. You know what I mean? I might as well, like, because I mean, if you fuck with the biggest guy, right?
Mhm.
If you're the biggest guy's bitch,
Mhm.
then no one's gonna fuck with you because he's the biggest guy. That's pretty much ultimate protection right there. Sure, every once in a while, he's gonna have to fuck your little asshole, but you can just
What
say,
if he's okay with sharing you?
"Oh,
See?
mm.
You gotta be smart.
Imagine, oh damn, him and all those homeboys wreck my little asshole. Me desfloran el culo." Oh fuck. Um, Misdemeanor for public indecency and indecent exposure might also require registration at the state sex offenders list. So that's gonna fuck him up. If he has to register for sex offender, ooh, goodbye to the job. At 23 too, your life barely just started, gang. You barely just got out of the womb. And now there was a time at school where they told me that I was gonna get hit with that because I told a sex joke. I don't remember what the joke was, but it was really raunchy. I think it was that one about the family of circus people.
Oh yeah.
I remember that joke. God, I love that joke. And I told that joke to someone, and I think they told it, or no, the principal, no, not the principal, the teacher heard, and she was disgusted. You could tell, you could tell. She just like she looked at me. She was like, Sharon. She was a substitute, so she was like, so she told immediately. The principal was like, "You're literally representing our school," and I was like,
Am I?
I was like, how? How the fuck? What?
That teacher probably remembers you
Oh God.
till this day.
She probably goes to sleep and she thinks about like
The joke.
but
Your
how like he
face.
stuck the glass rod. And she stopped me when I got to the glass rod entering the guy's penis.
Enough.
And then cracking it like a glow stick. That's where she stopped it. And mind you, the joke was 15 minutes long. She stopped it there. She was okay with a lot of it until the penis cracking part. And so we gotta find priorities, is what I think. I think that's pretty much it. That's yeah. That's pretty funny though. Guys are getting arrested for no fucking reason. No fucking reason. throwing a dick isn't that bad. Like if you're at a movie theater, right? Hear me out. You're at a movie theater.
And I throw it.
No, not throw it, right? Not throw it. But you're at a movie theater. You're enjoying a movie, and then a green cock lands on your popcorn. Are you really gonna press charges?
Yes.
Why?
Because, I mean, especially in a movie, people are freaky, bro.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you.
What?
I've never done that, but I've seen it.
It's like, why?
I've seen it,
Why even
and
do
I've seen
that?
it like the worst movies to do it too. I understand that you wanna, you wanna finger your girl, or you wanna get a little bit of that like sloppy toppy at the movie theaters, but you gotta like do it to certain movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go to a slasher movie.
I'm like, yeah.
No, yeah, no, that's true. Go to a slasher movie. Go to like a horror movie where like everybody's gonna be focusing on the screen. Well, no, not even that, because during quiet
No.
during quiet moments and you hear that, it's gonna be, yo, my man.
It could be a cartoon movie and they're doing it in the back.
No, and that's where I've seen it.
I'm like,
I've seen it at Pixar movies, and it's so depressing because little Jimmy's in the back having a great time, and then I'm also having a good time. With Encanto, I was having a great time, and then all I see is like this guy was like with his girl, and it was like, and they always have the ugliest faces too. That's why I couldn't do OnlyFans, because my faces are also really fucking ugly. They're like, it's like, yo, he's really fucking into that popcorn. That's where I've seen it. The amount of times that I've seen like people do some really freaky shit is at like cartoon movies. You gotta do it smart. If you're gonna do it, listen, if you're gonna go, go. Right? If you're gonna dance with the, what have I always said? If you're gonna dance with the devil, you might as well lead, right? If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it. But do it smart. Do it at a fucking movie that everyone's fucking hating. Do it at the Morbius. Remember the Morbius movie? Of course you don't. No one ever fucking remembers that movie. No one went. No one went. Do it in there. Do it like where like the first four in front of you and back of you are empty. Yeah, see, you have the full fucking.
oh, what's the point?
What do you mean?
Like, why do it there? You know? I don't know. Do it in a freaking car
Let's look that up.
after the movie.
Let's ask Reddit. Reddit always has those types of people. Reddit, why do people fuck in public? What do you think about public sex and why? It's absolutely 100% uncool to force others to unwillingly participate in your sex life. If people are going to hear you, knock it off. What a boring motherfucker.
Knock it.
Yeah, literally, that's the type of guy that like has the most boring sex. Like, literally, he's the type of guy that just like girls right here, and he just lays on top and it's like the most Christian sex you've ever seen. That's the most Christian sex that you've ever seen. I'm not condoning it. I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying. Maybe it's cool to live a little. You know, you're going on a 12-hour flight.
What's your boundary? What's your line? You don't cross the line. Where is a place that you wouldn't have sex in public? It has to be in public. We're talking about, yeah, public.
There's not a lot. There's not a lot. Porta potty one. You know, like those porta potties
Oh,
are like
yeah.
right outside the construction, because construction guys shit. They shit nasty. You go in there and it's like, oh yeah, you're dying. You got high cholesterol. You got heart problem. I smell it all. You smell it all from that reek of shit. You look down there and it's all black, and it's like the pits of hell. There's a little hand coming out. That's how bad it is. That's how bad. So maybe not there. Let's break it down into a list. The airport bathroom.
You wouldn't.
Maybe. I'll maybe do it in the airport bathroom. The actual plane. Like we take off and we're on our way to, like, if we were on our way to Japan and you told me, baby, let's go to the bathroom, and I'm like, you sick fuck. Vámonos. When we go, what are they gonna do? They're gonna stop the plane? We're over the fucking ocean. Now you have to let me finish. And now if I know that you're hearing me, I'm gonna be loud as fuck. Yeah. Don't run. Don't run. Don't run. I'm gonna be loud. I'm gonna make it known. And then I'm gonna sit back down in my chair and I'm gonna get arrested, sure. But at least I know. The McDonald's bathroom.
Oh.
I want to do it there. That's just gross. I feel like that's beneath me. Too many people have done it that already. You know, like the McDonald's, like the play place, like where the little,
Oh yeah.
like where the swings and shit are. I'll do it there.
There's
Yeah, there's like the one over there by the one over there by Dutch Bros, and Starbucks.
I never knew there were swings.
Yeah. And it was like on the inside. They're not full on swings, right? But so most get, like, you put your feet on and like they move and you gotta, like.
Oh, okay.
There, you can do a lot of, like, potential sex moves there.
You know where I wouldn't?
Where?
A pool. That's me drawing the line.
A pool?
Yeah.
Why? I'd do it in a pool. I heard a rumor that if you jerk off in a pool and you come in it and there's girls in there, that sometimes the little semen can, like.
Who told you that?
I don't know. I think I saw it on Family Guy, and I kind of just took it as fact. I kind of just took it. I just kind of ran with it, to be honest.
That's enough Family Guy for you.
Like that, yeah. It's not true. Let's look it up. Oh, hold up. The only issue besides I want to see someone that actually defends it. I think it's sexy, so long as it's discreet and not in a public bathroom, because I find that a bit gross. I don't want to traumatize some poor child or anyone else, but I do get a thrill out of sex in public. I've only done it once, and while there was an element of getting caught, we were in a place, a position, and in clothing that made it very easy to not actually get caught. Sex outside in nature. Oh, so this bitch was getting fucked in the woods. Oh my god, I dropped my water bottle. Oh, that's all it was. That's all it was. I would fuck in the forest. I feel like that's like my primal self. You gotta go back to the element of caveman, baby. That's how they were doing it. Leaves all up in your crack and shit. Grass is like tickling that little hole.
A little dirt in your booty.
Never hurt no one. It's just extra flavor. Salt. It's minerals. It's natural. That's natural. It's natural. Really? I'm telling you, you wouldn't do it in the forest?
Yeah, but it would be a bit scary.
Why?
Bears, wolves,
Yeah, especially if it's
wildlife.
like some random girl that doesn't clean her stuff down there and it smells like fish, that bear is gonna be like,
Where not?
I smell tuna. But you said a pool. Why not a pool?
I don't know. It's
Tell me when
I
I look
knew
up the
kids pee in there all the time,
Mm.
and that's so unsanitary.
What if it was like a private pool, like a pool that me and you owned? Why?
I don't know. um, a lot of work. We gotta drain the go and fill it up again.
Why? It refills. It recycles. It cleans itself. You clean the pool. You put like little detergent in there. Some Donny.
Some Dawn.
Some Dawn.
That ain't gonna be filtered. That's gonna be what's it called? A bubble bath
Even better.
with bleach.
That's probably why I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I was gonna
Because
say
like
that too.
the you know
Yeah.
the fact that you might get like a little infection down there, that's a
Yeah.
little scary. That's a little scary. But I wouldn't knock it until you try it. Like I've seen a lot of novelas, Mexican shows, where like they're in a pool, they're in a lake, and they're both naked.
In the beach.
But
In a playa.
I know from personal experience with you that it's not easy.
What do you mean?
It's not easy. It's not like
Oh.
it's a lot harder to get it in. Because I don't know why it's like I think it's like because I feel like your body knows that it's like that there's water around, so that area stays extra dry. So like putting it in there is like it's like sandpaper. It hurts. It's like your dick is like getting like peeled like an orange, like a banana. Like that's what it feels like.
Wow.
Like sometimes you have like sometimes if you get it just right,
Uh-huh.
then it works. If it works, it works. But I don't got enough dick. Me falta barrio, mi reina, me falta barrio. There's not enough. But I still wouldn't knock it if I'd do it. Like in a lake or on a beach. If it was like a private beach, just me and you, I'd do it. You wouldn't? You really wouldn't?
In una playa, maybe. Maybe. But
For
then
the
again,
for the English
do we know how to
speakers,
swim?
for the English speakers, playa means beach.
Do we know how to swim? Oh, we don't. We will get distracted.
We'd be on like the shallow end.
We'll get distracted, and then a wave comes from like a mile away. We don't see it.
Yeah, that would turn me off
It's like,
real
whoa.
quick. That would turn me off really quick. You're doing it. You're in like the most passionate state of your mind, and then
Imagine.
you come at the right time. No, a woman cannot get pregnant if you ejaculate in a swimming pool because the sperm cannot survive in that environment.
I don't even know why you searched this up.
What if it was like a jacuzzi, like a hot pool? Because you know our nuts are hot. Well, not mine, right? But like like nuts, they're warm.
Uh-huh.
That's why when you jizz, it's all warm and a little bit of steam comes off. A little like in a cold, like in the jacuzzi.
No.
Okay, that makes me
Do
feel
you
really
even
dumb.
know how it works?
No, what works? I'm sorry.
When, like how long? Like you can't. There's no science around it to how you could possibly get pregnant like that.
It's because it made sense to me, right? Because I thought that if you jizzed in the pool, I thought it was gonna be hot enough to where they would survive a little bit of time,
Oh wow.
and then during that time, because of all the movement in the water, sometimes the little motherfucker would just be like, whoop.
No, it's not gonna just find the hole, bro. Oh, no.
You're making me feel really dumb right now.
It's not like
Can you understand where
it's
my
not like
thinking is at
that
though?
little monster from Alien, the
Oh.
Alien movie, that finds
Oh, that finds the stomach and is like.
Yeah, it's like, where do I go? Like, no.
No, it's because you gotta. It's because you gotta understand my thinking, baby. I thought that it worked because, like, if I were to like to nut in you, right?
Hmm.
How you know? I'm not saying that it's like a maze and you gotta like find corners and shit. But how would it know? Is it straight? I guess that's the question that I want to ask.
Is it straight?
Is it straight? Is it like a straight tunnel? Is it like the Star Wars tunnel, like was like the Death Star? You know how like Anakin went to? Is it like that?
Yeah.
Because how would it know? Because like you always hear, you're the little sperm that survived. Well, at least that's what they told me. Like, out of all the sperms, you made it. And I always felt really proud of myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, all the other motherfuckers didn't make it.
I know there's some kind of. No sé.
Because I know, like the right. It's like a little. Like this is a,
Oh yeah, I know.
and then
what
and
you're
like the
saying. Yeah.
little eggs,
Hmm.
and that's where they
there.
go, right?
Mhm.
That's where they go. So that means that they're smart enough to be like, hey, right turn. So how wouldn't they be smart enough to like guide themselves in a big jacuzzi? That is my thinking. I was like, they're smart
It's
enough.
that's you saying like the water in general is gonna go in there. Water
Does
doesn't
it?
go in there.
It doesn't.
No, no,
You never like, you never go to the bathroom after and like you like pool a little water.
no.
No, so
Uh,
it stays shut though. It's like
I
there's,
hope not.
it's like,
Yeah,
wow, I did not know that.
it's it's not like an open hole. Just
Some girls, las pinches pirujas there, you know, labios pendejos. Woo! That's my thinking. That was my thinking. I understand now where you're coming from.
uh-huh.
I don't like it, but
Okay.
talking about that, talking about that, talking about things that I really that we believe in, I guess. Conspiracies. What are conspiracies that you believe in? Can I start?
Yeah.
I want to bring up the fact that when we went to the most magical place on earth, stripper district in Florida. When we went to the most magical place on earth, which it really fucking wasn't. Can I add? It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. You see the castle and you want to cry, but it's fucking hot. Fuck you, Florida. But when you go to imagine Mickey police come out. You talking shit? Oh. But when we went to the most magical place on earth, ladies and gentlemen, their security is top notch. Okay, their security is so top notch that before you even enter, they will fingerprint your ass. They will fingerprint your ass, and I'm pretty sure. I don't know, right? But I'm pretty sure if once they fingerprint you, they see like all criminal records. Yeah, this guy has a fucking record in and wherever, and that's why they keep a bit. Actually, I didn't think about that.
About what?
That like if you put your fingerprint down, and if you already have a record with your fingerprint, that shit would pop up.
Yeah. Do you realize that it can't be any other finger other than your what's this finger?
Which one? Your
Your
index finger,
Ah,
right?
yeah. hope so.
I don't want to look it up. I don't want to look.
No, it is. It is.
It's in the, okay.
Yeah.
A green cock just stood on my.
Um, yeah, that you have to use that finger. You can't
I
scan
could
your
have sworn I
pinky.
used my.
You can't scan your thumb.
Oh no, you're right.
You can't scan your middle finger. It has to be your index finger. Has to. Remember, I asked the lady,
You did ask her,
what is this for?
and she
Why
gave
do
you a
we have to
bullshit
do
answer.
it? What did she tell me? What did she tell me?
Matter of fact, what did she? From what I remember, it was for it was just so because the actual ticket is linked to your fingerprint,
Uh-huh.
which I absolutely think is bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. Because okay, cool, we can run with that theory, but that means that everywhere wherever you go, right? If you have the app on your phone, I think it's a lot easier to track you. But if you have a map of just like the place,
Mhm.
you could go and go on whichever ride where they take your photo, and they will send it directly to your phone. And we saw it firsthand. Like they didn't even know how long we waited in line. They didn't even know in what cart that we got in, but it was like always spot on. Hey, that motherfucker right there. And I never understood.
I feel like I think people never realize it because they're having too much fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're having too much fun. They notice they get the picture of their family in the middle roller coaster,
Mm.
and they're like, "Oh my God, look at us!" And they never stop and think. Because we stopped and think,
Yeah, when we stopped, we got it way late too.
and we're like,
And I didn't even think about it because I was having a great time, and your ass was like, I saw the gears turning in your head. I was like, what is wrong with there? Calculations were happening in your head. And then once you brought it up at the hotel, I was like, I was blown away. I was actually so scared that like they were gonna come in through the door. And then like when you asked the lady, she was like, she looked at you a little bit. I was like, oh no, they're gonna get us. They're gonna get us. I just don't understand what do they need it for? Where do you see the cameras? Like Disney World, I get it at the stores maybe.
why is it not a what? Security cameras?
Maybe. Oh fuck! Nah, that can't be.
Huh, it doesn't tell you actually. Like, it doesn't really show anything.
Big Brother's watching you. Disney adds creepy new security feature. What is this? 2023. The security measures are pretty obvious when you walk into one of Walt Disney World's resort parks. The first thing guests see as they near the entrance, damn, what the fuck, are uniformed police. Uniformed police. We got the Mickey badge, but I'm not respecting anyone with a Mickey Mouse badge. Can you imagine getting arrested by the Mickey police? Huh? Some with special trained hazard detection canines. Guests walk through the metal detectors and bag checks, which is normal. We went through that.
Mm-hmm.
Freely give up their fingerprints. and only then can you enter the park. Look at that shit. Imagine getting
Oh.
arrested by this motherfucker right here with a name like Ken. Fuck you, Ken. Knowing that all the guests had to go through the same procedure to enter Disney World parks gives you a secure feeling. But what about once you're in the parks? How does security know a fight broke out before the Main Street USA train station at Magic Kingdom, or that a guest is climbing the Mexico Pyramid at Epcot? There are added layers of security once you enter the parks, including cameras everywhere to help you keep you secure. So I'm telling you, that's what I was telling you. Those cameras, once that fingerprint hits you, especially if you have the app on your phone,
Mhm.
and once they take that first picture of you, they already got your face. Like that facial recognition shit,
But
and they
that's
just follow.
insane. That looks like a regular tablet to me.
I mean, but you'd be surprised how much you can do with just a regular computer. I mean, it is, but like the fact that like you don't see it.
You don't see any of them, any of the cameras anywhere.
In order to help secure purchases, Disney is adding cameras to the credit card scanners at the quick service restaurant and gift shops. So now, whenever you scan your card, there's a little camera, I'm guessing, inside of the machine or somewhere in there that's already looking at you. And I get it, right? I get it. If you lose your kid, you take your kid to Disney, and a mom happens to lose her kid. That's a very scary moment for the mom. And because Disney is already on that secure shit, that pedophile or that little child isn't gonna go like 10 feet without being like, come on. But still, even if it's just an adult, if it was just me and you, the fact that you're constantly being watched is a little fucking scary. It's a little scary because now I don't, I'm not gonna steal anything, and I get it that people are constantly. I mean, you know what though? Now that I think about it, every gift shop that we entered,
Mhm.
it was only like one person in there, and they were never walking around. At Elitch's, back when I used to work at Elitch's, I used to have to walk around that fucking the shops and make sure. I do it a little bit more to the colored people, because what are you doing there, you fucking beaner? You see your pockets, but you never see that. You never. I never. We entered the haunted mansion gift shop,
Mhm.
and nobody ever fucking saw us. That shit was like packed too.
And it's always two doors.
Yeah, there's always two entrances. You could just take something, call it a day.
Walk from one, enter one way, and then go out the other way.
I don't know. Maybe we're overthinking it. I just don't understand why that need for all that security.
I don't know. Yeah.
My God. Disney has added cameras to monitor purchases in response to guest complaints. Some guests have found the fuck was that? Oh. Disney has added cameras to monitor purchases. We already read that. The cameras will allow Disney cast members to pull up photos of the person who made the purchase and make it easier to confirm if it was unauthorized. Damn, so you can't even steal anymore without being like, I paid for this. Sure, faggot. Uh, Cameras? And they see it like, well, how come during these, you said that you bought it during these hours? You're not here. You're not here on the cameras. You're already getting recorded. Whenever you scan it, you would have scanned it, you would have been recorded. And I get it. You're adding that extra sense of security. I just don't understand why.
They're on it though.
I get the cameras like on the rides, cause you know
Cause I mean, nunca falta, right? The one
that wants to fuck out on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
that wants
You
to
hear
like,
ooh, and it's actually not even the ride. It's just some bitch in the back like getting her fucking holes filled like a cream pie. I do it. That's one place where I want to cross the line. the, the Disney Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Do you have any conspiracies? Aliens, the Mandela effect, the Denver airport.
construction workers. It's like,
Oh wow, that was racist.
the you haven't what?
That
You
was
haven't seen their signs?
the construction worker signs.
Yeah, like the renovation signs. They have a lizard with like a little construction hat.
Are you serious?
They're like, we're
Damn.
making, we're improving this for you, or something like that. I don't know.
No way.
It's
That.
in there, I think. Apologies for the noise.
It takes really big drills to get to the underworld. You know what though? It's shit like that because if I was trying to hide something,
Mhm.
I would try to hide it in plain sight. And if people were starting to like talk about it, I would also join in. Because you know what I mean, like just to join the meme and be like, oh yeah, sure, there's fucking it, there's lizards, and then just start marketing around the lizard thing. When in reality, there's some like sort of sketchy shit going down. Like I don't know if you've ever noticed, like if you're about to get made fun of.
And then look at the drill. Oh wait, I don't know. Never mind.
It looks like an eye. But then again, I'm not a construction worker, so this could be a I know this could be a normal drill, and we're just over here. Whatever happened about to that? Remember that lady? I remember this is what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I told you they were gonna add like
Oh,
live
you
music
you did tell me that. You did tell
and
me
all
that.
of that.
Oh my god, is that a list? Remember that one lady that was like crying at the Denver airport, saying that like some shit was like gonna go down?
Oh yeah.
I shit you not. Though that was the scariest time that I've ever been at the airport. We got when we were about to leave to like Florida.
Mhm.
I looked around everywhere, and I'm not gonna lie to you. On the record, I got on the plane and I eyed everyone. I was like, let me see any motherfucker with a backpack in this bitch. You got your backpack a little.
Good. You were alert.
I low key was. Because I swear to God, there was a story of I think what was it? I think it was like of a I think it was of a break-in or like an actual terrorist attack.
Mhm.
But the guy didn't want to he didn't want to seem racist, so he didn't call. But then he was like, I guess I should call, and he only did it because he was racist. I think that somewhere around that. Like I think they were like Muslims or they were black. I don't know what it was. But he called them saying there's two brownies over here and they're doing something weird. And then police came and it turned out that they were actually about to do like some real horrific shit.
Mhm.
And it was racism that saved the lives right there. And I was like, and that's what I was doing on that plane. I was like, let me see that one Muslim motherfucker. I swear to God, I'll grab that little fucking.
What are you doing?
Shit, there's a bomb, and I save everyone in there. Jared, Jared. You're a fucking psychopath, dude. I don't don't really have a lot of conspiracies. You know.
There's so many though. Have you seen how many they are?
Yeah, but I'm not. You know. I believe in aliens.
Do you believe in time travelers?
No,
It's like
bitch. What? No, you know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Because I mean, okay, so even if there was time travelers, that means that in the end it all turned out to be good. That at least future aligned itself.
Mm.
But if it didn't align itself and time travelers were real, you would at least think that they would come back and be like, "Yo, my man, no, this button that you're about to push is about to start World War VI. Stop it, stop it." And because it hasn't happened yet, and there's been a lot of crazy shit that's happened like throughout the years that I feel like they would have come back and be like, "Hey man, there's going to be like a big fucking virus. Look the fuck out," and no one came. Now there are a few videos on YouTube that you see that they get really lucky
Mm-hmm.
and they predict it, and it's like you ask yourself questions.
Like The Simpsons.
Yeah, there's something that they got right, and I don't know how to.
Yeah.
I feel like if I was a time traveler, that's how I would do it. I'd make cartoons about it, and then while everyone's like making fun of it, like years later it happens, and it's like,
And then they go back and they're like, "Oh my god, it was in this episode."
you haven't drinking. I need a drink. I just realized, I just looked at it and I was like, that bitch has been full the entire time. What the fuck is going on right now? I don't know, man. I just there's not a lot of you know. There's like cool ones that I think would be nice,
Uh-huh.
like the fact that aliens. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't. It's just like at the end of the day, right? Aliens exist. If it came out on the news the next day, tomorrow, Melissa, turns out that fucking aliens exist. What next? You still gotta go to work tomorrow. Like, nothing new comes of it. No, okay, if you tell me, dude, aliens, like, if they landed here on Earth, that's a different story. Because they're here now.
Mm-hmm.
And that means that there's something greater. But if you just tell me, yeah, aliens turns out that they're on Mars, but they don't give a fuck about us. Okay, I still gotta go to work. Like, I still gotta do my thing. Who gives a fuck?
True.
So I don't know. There's not that one. There's not that one theory that like breaks ground with me.
You know the one that trips me up a bit? Um, it's I don't know how to call. I don't know if it's deja vu theory. The name of it.
Deja vu? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. No, continue, please.
But it's basically you lived it. You've been there. Theory is that you lived it in another universe, and you're living in this one too. And then that's why it snaps. Sometimes you're like, oh, I have been here before. This has happened.
Okay, and I'll be honest with you. I have. I've told you plenty of times. I really like that episode of American Dad when Stan finds out that he's reincarnated and Francine says that we may not spend all of this time together, but at least we spend all of time together. I like that. I think that's really beautiful, and I think that's just pretty to know that, like, if you do die, at least I'll get to find you in the next life, and I like that, right? And I want to say, okay, maybe like when I'm with you, sometimes I do get deja vu, and I'm like, this does feel somewhat familiar. But then I think about two things. Now, my family has a severe case of Alzheimer's in our family, and I get really scared, and I'm like, fuck, it hit. It's coming, and I'm only 23. So if it hits me now, valió verga, verga. Or two, do you know what you had for lunch 3 weeks ago?
No.
So how are you supposed to remember that one time that you went to Walmart, and then when you go to the Walmart again, you're like, to grab the same chips that you did last time, you're like, I got this before. I've been here. Well, of course you have. It's the fourth fucking time that you grab these chips.
But it doesn't happen like that.
Oh. I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry.
Like it has never happened to you? You're telling me it has never happened to you.
I think I'm one of the first.
Like obviously it's not gonna happen when you go to the restroom and you're like, I've done this because you do it every day. What I'm saying is a specific moment like that never happens usually, or that I don't know. Like when ya vas caminando por la calle and you're like, wait, I've been here before.
I used to get it a lot as a kid. Like when I was a kid, I would get it, and that's when I would like remember. Not like that I would remember, right? Like my past life, that I was a fucking astronaut or some shit like that. But I would remember, and I was like, I've done this, but in a different body. And this was me as a kid thinking about this, not knowing about deja vu or anything like that. It just, I was a kid, and you would do something, and anyway, I've done this before. I've been on these streets. It's just not with this body though. No, not with this piece of meat that I carry around now.
There was a video that I saw years ago. You don't see it. You hear it.
Yeah.
It's not one of those videos that you see. Purpose of it is it takes you back to your old life. I don't know. I don't know. If I could remember the name, I will show it to you
You know
right
what's
now.
fucking crazy? That's the exact same thing that they do in Scientology.
Uh-huh. Really?
That.
Wow.
So you saying that kind of fucking scared me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Get the fuck away from me. Don't touch me. Don't fucking touch me. No, 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 no. But fuck. Do you remember the movie The Master? I've showed it to you. I swear to God, I showed
The
it to you.
master.
This one right here.
I I think I've heard of it. I probably saw.
No, we watched together.
Really?
This is pretty much a movie about Scientology. About how this guy, he's pretty much lost, right? And then he's like, I can make you remember your past self, and he would like tell you, like, he would make you hear stuff, and he would tell you stuff, and he would guide you through it,
Uh huh.
and that's pretty much, he would make you remember your past life. That's pretty much, this movie was not a parody, but like based off of how Scientology came across. So now that you're telling me this, it's a little fucking scary. Not because it's like, man, did you? But it's because it's not, it maybe gives it some credibility to what Tom Cruise left his family for. 3 of his families for. Were it 3 of his families? I think it left some family members because of that shit. They were like, I don't want to be a part of that. He was like, all right, deuces. And then he made great movies.
Yeah. Now that it worked on me, I don't think it did. But I think it takes a lot
A lot of what?
of I don't know what you would want to call it. Like energy, whether it's from the brain or I don't know. I just remember that it would ask you to lay down still, that you couldn't move, and you would have to place yourself laying down in a certain way, facing up.
I swear to God, dude, I swear to you, it's literally, I swear to you, we've watched this movie together, baby. Remember, get that deja vu, get it. Oh my God, the Puppet Mate video. The Master movie.
Did we see this movie?
We saw it together. This is
Like,
probably one of the first movies that we
years
saw.
ago? Oh, okay.
What I just experienced, was that me?
What was you, darling?
That man in the armor, was that me?
Yes, that was your spirit. Our spirits live on in the whole of time, exist in many vessels through time. This is the vessel you're existing in now, in 1950.
Excuse me.
As you all may recall, during the trauma that you went through while we were processing,
Yes.
it was of the utmost importance that you experience every detail, every specific detail through all of your senses of that memory, and that we go over it again and over it again and over it again until it loses its power. This is very...
Excuse me.
This is very important. Why it is important
Excuse me.
is if you bring
Before this actor died, Philip Seymour Hoffman, this dude was my favorite fucking actor. This motherfucker could act.
someone
You'll see it too.
out of a traumatic event back to the present time, no matter how carefully you do that,
Excuse me.
if you have not gone over the
Excuse
memory,
me. Excuse me. Some of this sounds quite like hypnosis. Is it not?
this is a process of dehypnotization, if you will. Man is asleep. This process wakes him from his slumber.
I still find it difficult to see the proof with regards to past lives that your movement claims.
Would you care to submit yourself to processing? You can look through the telescope, as my friend said.
Well, perhaps another time. You've also said that these methods, cause methods, can cure leukemia, according to your book. And
Some forms of leukemia. In being able to access past lives, we are able to treat illnesses that may have started back thousands, even trillions of years.
Trillions?
With a T, sir.
The Earth is not understood to be more than a few billion years old.
Well, even the smartest of our current scientists can be fooled. Yes?
You can understand skepticism.
Yes,
can you not?
yes. For without it, we'd be positives and no negatives. Therefore, zero charge. We must have it.
Good science, by definition, allows for more than one opinion, doesn't
Which
it?
is why our gathering of data is so far-reaching.
Otherwise, you merely have the will of one man, which is the basis of cult. Is it not?
Tis. And thankfully, we are, all of us, working at breakneck speeds
I don't
and
know if you remember, right? Sorry to pause it right here. But I don't know if it's true, because I'm so sorry. Did I scream?
No.
You jumped. um, in the movie, and I don't know if this is true, right? I don't know how well they did their homework, and I don't want to disrespect no one.
Mhm.
But in the movie, this is the creator of Scientology right here.
Mhm.
He was like mixing a lot of different shit to make a drink. And he was drinking, I think like he was adding like antifreeze or gasoline or whatever the fuck.
Mhm.
So like he made a religion, but he was also very whacked the fuck out. So you gotta take it with a grain of salt, whatever comes out of his
in unison towards capturing the mind's fatal flaws and correcting it back to its inherent state of perfect, whilst righting civilization and eliminating war and poverty, and therefore the atomic threat.
Well, I find it quite difficult to comprehend, or more to the point, believe that you believe, sir, that time travel hypnosis therapy can bring world peace and cure cancer.
I have never been to the pyramids. Have you?
No.
And yet we know that they're there, because learned men have told us so. May I ask, what is your name?
John Moore.
Mr. Moore, if I may, is there something frightening to you about the cause's travels into the past?
Frightening?
Yes.
No.
What scares you so much about traveling into the past, sir?
I'm not
Are
frightened.
you afraid that we might discover that our past has been reshapen, perverted, and perhaps what we think we know of this world is false information?
Time travel does not frighten me, sir, because it's not possible. What does frighten me is the possibility of some poor soul with leukemia
There are
coming
dangers
to
in
you.
traveling in and out of time, as we understand it. But it's not unlike traveling down a river, you see. You travel down the river, round the bend, look back, and you cannot see around the bend, can you? But that does not mean it is not there, does it? But certain clubs would like us to think that a truth, I say truth, uncovered should stay hidden.
I belong to no club, and if you're unwilling to allow any discussion...
No, this isn't a discussion, it's a grilling. There's nothing I can do for you if your mind has been made up. You seem to know the answers to your questions. Why do you ask?
I'm sorry you're unwilling to defend your beliefs in any kind of rational way.
Oh, if you already know the answers to your questions, then why ask? Pig fuck! We are not helpless. And we are on a journey that risks the dark. If you don't mind, a good night to you.
It doesn't show the actual part. That's what I was kind of hoping for you to see, right? But the whole thing that he was doing to the old lady, that's why she was like, that experience that I had, where I was getting fucked by that black dude. That whole thing was because like she was sitting down, she had some music on, or they were hearing some, like she was hearing an audio tape, and she was being transported to her past self. So when you say it, it's like, fuck. And it didn't work on you.
It didn't.
It didn't.
But then again, I feel that it doesn't because it takes either a lot of energy to be able to, or you just have to be on some really,
Whacked out shit.
yeah, like, I don't know, on some crack or something.
Fucking acid mushroom type shit.
Yeah, all of the above, probably. Um, but it was a weird feeling because again, you basically just lay down, your face up, your eyes were closed, you can move, and you're trying to avoid yourself going to sleep. Your body has to fall asleep. Your brain can't.
That sounds fucking hard. Oh.
and it takes minutes for it to happen.
What do you think you would find?
In my past life,
Yeah.
what do you meant to ask? What do I think I was in my past life?
Yeah. What do you think you'll find? What do you think you were?
I'm thinking about late. What was the year that they dressed like really fancy all the time? Like men's wear suits.
Oh, like 1920s attire?
Yeah. That's where I think I was.
Why?
I think of myself as a wife that was left by her husband because he went off to the war or something, and he never came back.
Damn, what gives a fuck? You could have said anything. What the fuck? What the? Okay, no, okay. Yeah. Let's dive into that.
Okay.
Why do you feel that?
I don't know. I mean, that would be the first thing that comes out of in my mind whenever they're like, think about yourself in the past life, and I'm like, that's literally the first thing I think. What about you? Where do you see yourself?
I was this kid on a farm far away. A time long ago. Like long ago. And I went out to go pick some fruit, and I come back, and my aunt and uncle are burned on the floor. And I find like two robots. One's golden.
That's no past life.
Fucking stop. No, okay. Realistically,
Dumb.
I was. I don't know why.
I was so invested.
Like, holy shit! They should make a movie about this. There was a guy with a black helmet. What? It looked very similar to. Where the fuck is my translator?
It's gone.
Oh man.
He's on a mission right now. He'll come back.
Oh. I always thought, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I always thought that even if I was I don't think I think this is my first time. Like my first go around.
Oh, your first life.
Yeah, this is my first life. I feel like I'm fresh out of the oven. Because I've always heard, like, you hear people say, "Oh, deja vu," and I've never had like enough experiences to know. Like, fuck, man, this is deja vu. Or maybe I'm not. Maybe before this, I was a young Vietnamese woman picking rice from the fields. But even then, it doesn't feel right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe I was maybe I was in the war. But I said I don't know. That's why I'm saying like nothing like you. You were a wife that got with the kids and everything, and then you.
No, I didn't have kids.
Oh, you were just by yourself.
Yeah.
It was just.
Yeah. Like. No, never mind. I was gonna say Casablanca, but no, she left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What war was in the 1920s? American or?
I don't know.
You were just a wife?
Hmm. Um,
World War I.
yeah, I don't know. I just know I'm white.
You just know you're. Damn, baby, that could be anything, really. That could be American,
saying.
Sweden, Russian.
I don't know.
Shit, you're Mexican and you're white. Like, are you? World War. I mean, man, there was only one. So I mean, Polish Red Army. I mean, yeah. So I've never heard about this war. I'm over. Doesn't know what he's looking at. Yeah, that dude's like dark as hell too, compared to all these motherfuckers. He's just really dirty. It's like he's white. No, you see, I think I'm the first. I think I'm the first. I think I'm the first Jared. Maybe like
And
my
you know
next life.
that could probably explain why you do you think you're mad about
Why my
something
dad
you
left. Ah, you fucking cunt.
mostly I was gonna say you not do you ever feel mad about something that you can't explain? People say that a lot of people are mad all the time because of something that happened in their past life. And that explains you're never mad. It's like
Oh, I'm mad like, but when I need to be mad, it's not like I'm mad because
you're not even
I
that.
feel really pretty with these on.
Not even that. 27 karat gold. So, um,
Oh shit.
but no,
No, I
you're
don't.
never mad.
No.
You're never
But what does that
sad
explain?
that this is your first life. Meaning you don't have a reason to be mad about anything unexplained. If you're mad, you have a reason. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it does. It does. But I mean, yeah. I mean, I could have. I had that feeling when I was a kid too. Like these were like shit thoughts, not shit
Okay.
thoughts. Like these were like toilet thoughts, like thoughts that like you would have when you're on the toilet. And you just or like shower thoughts. You know what I mean? Like
Oh
when
yeah,
you're in the
yeah.
shower. Mine were always like on the shitter though. Mine were always on the toilet. This feels like my first life. Yeah, I haven't done this before. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm the first. How many lives do you think you lived?
I think I want to say two.
Two? This is your second? No. How do you think your first life was? You think it was good? You think your husband ever came back?
I feel no. I don't think so. I had everything, but I was sad.
Which if you're telling the future right now and I get sent to war, I will come back and
Yeah,
talk to it.
yeah,
I will.
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Just kidding.
Sure, fucking fatty.
Just kidding. Yeah, I had everything. I had money. I had, you know, one one of those very few women in that era
that
that
wasn't
were
lavish.
lavish, that were wealthy. Um, but yeah, I wasn't happy.
In the relationship or like
No, and
oh, I was gonna say like
with my like life after
after he left.
he left and
You think he was good
then
looking?
it came out. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah, because he was my husband.
yeah, I don't date fugly. Like, what's your opinion on fugly motherfuckers? Yeah, no, not for me.
No comment.
No, I don't.
Thanks.
I think maybe that's where I'm a little bit more nervous too, because I feel like people that have lived their multiple lives, they don't have to be nervous, or because like they've experienced life so many times. They're like,
You think you're nervous?
I'm nervous when it comes to the unknown. I think that's everyone.
Right.
Or maybe I've lived so many lives that because I take everything as a joke. That's some people's biggest pet peeves about me. I take everything as a fucking joke. So maybe I've just lived enough lives to know that you're only here for like a short amount of time, so might as well make the best out of it.
Right.
Because there are moments when I was like, and this is like this is my thought reasoning, right? My thought process.
Right.
I would always, no matter what, every time that someone would have a relationship issue, they would always like they would just talk to me about it, and then I would give them advice, and then they would actually work. And I've like all my relationships aside from yours, because this one has lasted 6 years, 7 years, so many goddamn years, man. God damn.
Lost track.
I
Sorry.
yeah.
Continue.
Okay. There's just so many there's so many times when people have asked me for advice and I give it, and it's actually good advice where I'm like, how would I even know that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do I? And people tell me all the time that I have a really old soul. Like you're an old soul. You like jazz. You like Frank Sinatra. You like to dress nice with your little suspenders. You're an old soul.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I wonder why. I wonder how. I wonder where I got all that advice. Is what I'm trying to say. I wonder where I got so good at being at relationship advice. Because every time, I shit you not, every time someone's in a relationship debacle, they sit down with me, and I'm just like, well, my honest opinion is this, this, and that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like it actually hits them. It's like,
Like, oh.
I didn't think about it that way, and I'm like, neither did I, bro. It just kind of came out. To be honest. So I don't know. I hope not, though, because I don't think how many lifetimes is it gonna be if I don't find you? How many lifetimes? I mean, sure. I think the beauty of me finding you was the way that I found you, and I hope that in every single life, if I have to find you, I hope it's just as magical as how it started the first time. You hating me, and me just like, come on, no kiss. Give me a fucking kiss.
Kind of not that bad.
But at the same time, it's like, yeah, no mames, güey, ya. Let me ascend, let's just ascend to whatever's higher. I don't know, that got kind of deep. Now I'm sad. Talking about pet peeves. We only got a little bit of time left on this stream anyway, because we're gonna go watch Ant-Man. Fucking shit, imagine. Stink up the roof. Oh, the candles went up, right?
No, I don't think so.
No. Talking about pet peeves and guilty pleasures. What's one of your what's one of your guilty pleasures, dude? You fucking heard that? That shit was rough. While you talk, I'm gonna go my water bottle.
Um. Not too sure. Let me hear yours first. Oh my god.
You want to know what one of my guilty pleasures is?
Yeah. We all do.
We're going to the segment of cringy TikToks, where we react to cringy TikToks and we try our best not to get cringed out, and we talk about
We
them.
haven't even started, and I'm like,
Already fucking.
like,
Oh my god, I fucking love cringy TikToks, dude.
really?
I love cringy TikTok. I love making fun of people. God damn it.
Yeah, I figured.
I love making fun of like people. Like I love to go like to look at their fat little parky face and think, ah! That's just jeez. That's just me. That and people falling. People falling.
That was acted.
Was
that
it?
was like played out.
No way.
That's not. That wasn't a normal fall.
Looks like
You
one-
know when it's normal.
How do you know when it's normal? Oh, well.
Like, first of all,
Oh, and then the wig fell. So yeah, that's...
that.
Yo,
That
you
was.
heard that though? Like, poor grandma, right? But the music in the back? They were playing that Don Omar, baby. That's that. Boricua! Boricua!
I was like, wow.
Is that even how the song, right? I don't
No.
think he says Boricua. What does he say? What does he say?
Yeah, I don't know. You lost me, bro.
God damn it.
I had it.
You know where I heard that song from? I think it was from Rio. Was it on the movie Rio?
No.
Was it on the movie Rio?
No, I was never there.
What song was on Rio?
Every other song, but that one.
What the fuck? Was it a Spanish song on Rio? Yeah, because the one that goes Amada Brasilia, right? Right? Fuck you.
Aw, it's in Rio. Go ahead and eat that.
Did you hear that?
Eat.
Look at you hear that? Yeah, I'm gonna go to hell. I'm gonna be one of those old people.
Yeah,
that end up
you
falling.
are.
God damn it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my fucking mind. Yeah. I felt it too. You see, that's why I stopped laughing because I was like, that could be me.
You saw.
I saw my future. Like, I saw red. It got a little hot, and it was like,
And then, oh,
damn, guys.
I got these new boots.
how did that even happen?
Let's slow it down for that. So you see, where she fucked up. One more time. Where she fucked up was. See, lift up of the leg. We got lunge. We got lift off. Boom. She had a pretty good pose right there. That little pretty pose. Still looking good. You see that? This is where we fucked up right here. This right here. You see that? Can we circle that, chat? Let's get on the screen. Let's get it on the screen. See, this is where she fucked up right here. Right there. That's what she fucked up, right?
You reminded me of that scene from Incredibles.
Oh, right there. Yeah, the fucking teacher. Yeah. Boom. Leg went down. It got caught. It was too late. This is the face of someone that knows I can save it. I can
No,
save it.
that's not her realizing yet. That's her realizing.
Are you okay? Did you hit your head? Melissa, you need to be careful how you wave that head, alright? You got a big melon, and you need to stop. Like, all jokes aside, like, you're known. Stop. There we go, but you're absolutely, that's the face of someone that says, oh shit. Boom, right there. She thinks that she can save it. Hands are in the air. She's prepared. She attempts to save. Hand already on right here. You're the door. You're the door. Okay. Hand right here. Bam. She goes in for the elbow on the. She goes in for the elbow on the door handle. Fails miserably because somehow the foot is still stuck. Yeah,
Are you okay?
Yes, but I got it on me. Yes, you're a queen.
Thank God. Oh, you ever just see those bitches that think too much of themselves?
You're such a hater.
Bro, I'm not a hater. It's just like, you know what I mean? If you're gonna walk with big dick energy, be humble about it. I walk with big dick energy, but I'm humble about it. They know I'm humble. And then you got those fucking shitty friends. Yes, girl. Yes, queen. Yes. I want to slap him, bro. Those are the type of girls that like.
It is queen.
Yes, you're a queen.
I think she fucked up in there when she decided to drink out of the cup.
You know what it was?
Wow.
I think she's drinking a pink shake too, and I low key thought that it kind of looks like she's made out of bubble gum.
Oh.
So when they say
like AI. Like...
Here's where she fucked up. Bam, right there. You see that?
Oh yeah.
You see that? I don't know what happened. She doesn't realize it yet. She's still drinking out of that goddamn Yakult cup. And we have lip. We see that? You see that? She still doesn't realize it. Not a single thought has crossed her mind yet. She's already almost on the fucking floor.
What if she wanted to be like a little, squat type cute thingy? Like,
Oh!
But she didn't realize that.
It was already too late.
Yeah.
It was already too late. Come on, can we see? Ah, damn. Friday can't be on your phone all the time. You're missing out on quality fucking people following. See that right there? Still, not a single thought has crossed her mind. She still thinks she's walking.
Queen. Yes. Queen.
Have you ever felt on ice?
Oh, dude,
it is some of the most embarrassing shit. I had gotten off of my shift from Starbucks with my cup. I got 2 cups for my mom and me, and I was walking to the car, and bam! All the drinks went to shit.
That was probably like,
No, I had to still drive all the way home.
oh,
It was just me. So I remember, like, some lady stopped and she was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you." And I felt so, I wanted to die, bro. I wanted to die.
I fell in downtown once in the middle of the street.
On ice?
On ice.
In downtown?
Mm-hmm.
You would
Downtown.
think
There's a section in downtown where the concrete is very slippery for some reason. When it rains or when it snows, and it's bad. And that's where I slept. It's the street in general. It's not the sidewalk.
But
it's
you
the
would think
street.
that in downtown, like, there's a lot of businesses down there.
Yeah, but I mean, when it snows, it snows. It's not like they're prepared for it. Sometimes.
I guess that's true. That's very true. That's very true.
Whee! Whee! Whee!
That's where he fucked up. See? Where he fucked up was a lot of weight distributed and not a lot of wood. So that motherfucker let go.
Sorry, that was
what the That's lucky how I be running in my dreams. Whenever I'm getting chased, I feel like I'm running just
really?
like that. I feel like I'd be never like running at full speed.
Huh.
Damn!
Oh, you got me walking side to side.
Why would she do that? She wanted that.
Yeah. Well, maybe she thought it was gonna be cool. But I think that'd be kind of cool. Like that she realizes, and then that's the face of someone that's like, I've gone too far.
Feet up, Court. Two hands, go, 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 girl. Don't let go. Whee!
Alright, let's go to the actual segment before we end the stream. Let's end it on a high note. Let's see who gets cringed off first. And you're already dead.
Okay, but where's the girl? You better start talking or things are gonna get a little, let's say, dangerous. Now, we can do this the easy way or my way.
Do you understand that people like watch Naruto and they see Hinata?
I'm like, oh, what?
They see Hinata and they see Naruto and they're like, oh my god, dream couple. So they start acting like Hinata. Naruto with that stupid fucking shit that she does. Like Jimmy from South Park. Naruto. Like, and people like do that. I've seen it in high school. When we were in high school, and it would hurt me. And it would hurt me because they're ruining a good show. They're ruining a great show. And I almost wanted to slap him up. Stop. You're not her. Hinata had like beautiful eyes. You got shit eyes. You got one eye that's over here, the other one's looking. You don't know where to look. Look straight. Use both. Remember when you told me that? Use both your eyes. Yeah. Like there was. It was one of the fucking ugliest fucking people.
You might have some accurate hits, I'll admit that. But even if I fall down, I'm gonna get back up and keep going.
Fucking insane, bro. Oh my god.
I've been shot twice, and yet I still got back up.
She got shot twice.
Yeah, that's the face of I'd shoot her.
Okay, but where's the girl? You best.
Twice, and yet I still got back.
Like, oh fuck! I wanted you to see her.
I feel like she wanted to make a point, but it wasn't the time
No,
or the place.
No.
Fucking
insane, bro. Oh my god.
I've been shot twice.
There's a difference, and I've learned this very late in the game. Of people laughing at you, and people laughing with you, and I used to confuse the two. I used to confuse the two a lot. Now I don't give a fuck. Now if you're gonna laugh at me, I don't give a fuck, because I'm still gonna make a fucking fool of myself. It's me, right? But it took me a long time to realize that there's a big distinction. That there's always a time and a place for certain jokes. And this bitch
Twice, and yet I still got back.
With that stupid fucking smug look. That's the face of a teacher right there. That's the face of a soon-to-be property manager. And then the name Tommy Tough Knuckles.
This punishment stuff is going to stop.
You're not gonna tell me what I'm gonna do and not do?
I am now the alpha.
That's not how this works. I am the teacher.
The alpha takes priority over the teacher.
Okay.
The alpha takes priority over everything.
It has to be autism.
I was gonna say something, but I want to.
No, say it. That's the beauty of being on a podcast.
Yeah, I know.
That you can say anything. So go ahead, say it, please.
I was gonna say he's not okay. He has autism.
No, yeah, I'll say he's fucking retarded. No, that's fucking stupid. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. It takes a certain level of
And I want to laugh.
of retardation to think that shit's cool, King. Oh my god.
It's okay.
Oh, it's not, because I see it. I see it when we go to fucking the Northfield. I hate it. Because you're guys, and they fucking do that little hair flip and like little gay Justin Bieber, and I'm like, stop, please. It's never the kids like them that get kidnapped, and it pisses me the fuck off. Like, fuck the camera. This is me right now. I fucking cannot stand it. I cannot stand, like, I'm the alpha, and this is my omega. Get your fucking hands off of her. This poor fucking bitch that doesn't even know what she wants right now.
Do you not know how that works?
The teacher is telling the alpha to sit in this seat right now.
And okay, but where's the girl? You best.
I made fun of this bitch before, but we're gonna do it again. I said it before, that there's certain bitches in life that you know got hands. Do you think she got hands?
Yeah.
Do you think she got hands?
Mm-hmm.
I also think she has hands, and I think I've said it pretty clearly on the last stream. But you know what kind of hands that she doesn't have, or that they're not ready for? The hands of a bigger set black woman.
I don't think anyone's prepared for those hands.
No. And that's what she needs. That's what she needs. Cause she looks like she punches on her dude. She looks like that. If like motherfucker gets disrespectful, yes ma'am, type shit. And I'm like, so these are the type of women that you see on TikTok years later, getting their shit dragged by the hair by a bitch named Shaniqua. And it's like, and like, you know, and then the little Trump flag right here. You know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't see that.
You didn't see it? No, let's. Did you notice that, by the way?
What if she had like tried to do that on purpose? to get people.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe.
But now she's in ranked richest TikTok moments. So she failed.
No, God, no. She posted this thinking. That's the worst part about it. That she sat there, looked at it, because you know when you post on TikTok, you have to look at the video and then you have to click post. She looked at it.
Oh
and
yeah.
said, yeah, this is
She
it.
edited it. She did everything to it.
This is the face of someone realizing maybe I did fuck up. But can I also get your attention before we end the stream? Mind you, this is her forehead right now. Look at how that shit grows as it gets closer to the camera. Did you see that shit?
I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm just saying, the best thing that she could probably, maybe she's got hands, but the best thing that she could do, and I bet she's done it before, is it looks like she punches boulders with her head. Looks like she smashes boulders. That's the boulder clobber right there. Imagine you get in her face and she's.
Oh my
it
god.
Fucks your day up, cause she's got a lot. She's got a lot to aim for. Well, let's.
Okay.
What the fuck was that?
Okay.
God, I just want his goodness.
Okay, but where's the girl? You better start talking or...
I can't even... just... I can't, no, I'm sorry.
I've seen that one.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't want to see it.
No, I'm okay. Guys, this was a beautiful stream. We're going to have to cut it short, though. Not even short. This stream has gone for as long as a normal stream would. I hope you guys had fun. I had fun. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
I hope you liked Conpyrolichi. And how do we end it off?